Hello and good evening. We're doing another recording of the Scribblers Rest, and this one is a special taping for the World of Aetaltis, which is currently going under Kickstarter right now. So please look up Aetaltis, Aetaltis, for more information, and please support them. So it's a 5e based system, and it's going to be awesome. Take a look at it, read some more about it. I will be your host this evening. I am DM Larry Haydorn, going under the pen name of LJ Haydorn. And tonight we have some really great special guests with us this evening. So if we could go real quick around the table with everybody, just a quick introduction of who you are.
Okay. I'm William Tucker. I write Pathfinder / 5th edition games. Gaming adventures. I currently have there's a Kickstarter out right now, also for Total Party Kill games concerning my adventures, Slaughter at Splinterfang Gorge, and Noble Cause Bloodied Hands. I also did some supplements for Kenzuko for their Hackmaster game.
My name is Tyler Weslowski. I'm one of the owners of Crit Roll Innovations, and I make custom-made DM screens
right here
and dice towers, as you see before you.
And thank you for letting me borrow this.
I appreciate it. And I've been playing D&D for most of my life, and thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm Richard Lee Byers. I write fantasy and horror fiction. You can find all my stuff on Amazon. My next book will be Black Dogs, which is coming out September 21st.
And I'm Brian Downs, Orlando area novelist. My book, The Berlin Fraternity and the Carrefour Crisis, is available through Amazon.com or here on the shelf at Gods and Monsters. And I am pleased to be here playing the World of Aetaltis with a guy who's never played Dungeons and Dragons before and a game master who's abandoned all dignity.
Yes. I had no dignity to begin with, so.
Okay.
He's played
And
Dungeons
there
and
it
Dragons before.
Yes, there went my dignity. Well, just so you know, please take a look at our channel. We have 4 segments that we did ahead of time of this game, and it ran between half hour to 45 minutes on each player's special introduction for each of them to get to play to bring us to where we're at currently. So, without further ado, let's proceed. You find yourselves in the city, in the small town of Thornwall, and all the characters have managed to find themselves entered this green Briar Tavern. So, let me go ahead real quick here. Let's get these out of the way. Let's see. We have. Which one is yours?
That's me.
That's yours. Okay. You had previously gone into the tavern at this point.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. You are the cleric. You were heading into the tavern, opening the door.
I believe I was right behind him.
Behind you is somebody else, and behind him is yet another individual. So the two of you managed to make it through the tavern door. Now, with Nigel, you have managed to gone inside. You see that the surroundings are, there's several people around here. You're looking for said individual you were
Willis.
that you were looking for that you were coming in here to look for previously, as well as hoping to perhaps see those meddling kids. But as soon as you enter, there seems to be a little bit of a commotion just a few feet behind you, also coming through the door.
Okay. I will clear the doorway and turn and look and see what's going on.
All right. So let's go ahead real quick. Describe what your character looks like.
6 foot tall, early 20s, probably about 215 pounds, auburn hair, tan complexion. He's wearing full plate. He's got a mace hanging off his side. Looks a bit perturbed. He's looking around the tavern, looking for any small forms that might be scurrying behind tables or behind the bar or anything. Looks like a man of faith too, because he's got a religious medallion, or maybe you just can't tell what it is quite yet, but he's going like.
The bald jokes are going to continue all night.
I'm going to ask you right now, Larry, how many wigs we're going to see. Is it just the 2, or is there going to be a whole parade?
We'll have to see.
Oh God.
I draw the line when we have to wear them.
We'll have to see, good big boy.
Is there a safe
As a
word I need to
reptile
know
guy,
about?
I think I'm safe.
It's
Go ahead.
anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's the safe word.
Again?
You look a little comfortable in that, Larry.
My character, Desh, she's a Slythe. He's basically a bearded dragon man, about 5.5 feet tall, rather slender, wearing some very loose-fitting clothing. Has actually a nice cloak he wears as well. The only weapon you may notice would be a dagger, a fairly nice one, and he's very intent on following something that just scurried in that door. He's unfortunately behind some very large metal thing. Not quite sure what that is.
And if we go ahead and just describe your character for everyone real quick.
Okay, my guy is a Slythe. He's a fighter. He's wearing chainmail, has a shield, has a very nice looking longsword, and that's it basically. Big, strong, hulking looking guy.
Larry, I wanted to ask you, how powerful are we compared to the people we meet? We're all 5th level characters, but is there a 5th level character on every corner, or?
No, there's not.
Okay.
So, again, most townsfolk are going to be zeroth.
No.
You know, you may see some. If you go into the shops, you're probably going to see somebody who's higher level than that. I mean, 3rd level on up, depends on. But those are laborers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's what there are. They're skilled craftsmen.
Right.
So, not really with a class like a fighter or wizard or anything like that.
So we're the baddest asses in town.
I mean, you would assume so. I mean, there could be somebody else more powerful than in town. The likelihood of anybody being much more powerful than you, not that great, especially considering the size of the town. It's hard to say. But again, adventurers like to retire places.
Sure, yeah. A place like this is almost certainly owned by a 10th level wizard.
Did you describe your?
No, I haven't entered yet.
Oh, okay. All right. As you enter, and you notice the commotion behind you as these two individuals are coming in. You kind of a face in the crowd. He's standing up, though.
Oh, okay.
Versus many of the other patrons who are sitting down. Now, most everyone is busy talking and drinking and everything else, and the opening of the door rather quickly and abruptly ends up causing a little bit of like, what's over that way? So, now from behind the bar, well, hello, gentlemen. How are you? Welcome to the Briar Tavern. How can I help you today?
Larry's been waiting for this opportunity as long as I've known him.
I'm going to say, do you know a man named Willis? I'm looking for him.
Well, that all depends now. So, why don't you come over here and have a drink?
All right, I can do that.
I'm
Tell
looking for some.
You guys get out of here. Get out of here. You little ones, get out of here. There's no place for here for
wait,
you.
No.
And
There
they
is a place
scurry out the door.
I run after them.
You do not want to drink, please. Now, there are several people kind of in the way. There's lots of people getting up and down and servers.
Was one of the kids Thummel?
Make a perception check.
All right.
What was the name of that kid I met?
That's a good question.
Ulrich?
Yeah, it's like on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah,
Ulrich,
it
maybe?
is where am I here? 20.
20. Could be.
Oh.
You saw the back. I mean, could be.
Did I see my trinkets around his neck?
You
or
know, you
anything?
couldn't.
Okay.
Not offhand, but he was just like, it's like the back half of him heading out the
All
back
right,
of the
so
door.
I did. I may or may not have seen him. Okay, whatever.
You're like, you know, that could very well be him.
All right.
You know,
Who
but
else
it's
has
like,
a reason to be running out of here?
Well, apparently all those kids do.
I have a feeling an orphanage would thrive in this town right now.
Yeah. I'm okay.
I'm running after the little.
You're gonna run
bastard.
after them now. It's gonna be considered extremely difficult terrain.
Okay. So maybe an acrobatics to get through.
Yes.
All right. That's fair. 10.
10. Oh, you hit one of the barmaids. Ah! Drinks are spilling. And Caitlin's like, excuse me, what's the worst? Please, have a drink. Sit down. We won't have any of that around our establishment.
All right.
Listen, mister, you don't want me to get out from behind this bar.
I'm
I have none
not-
of that around my establishment at all.
I'm not trying to make any trouble.
I'm looking at the Sea of Humanity and Orcmanity and No-manity or whatever's in front of me. I was like, okay, and I'm looking at my armor. No, I'll just hopefully run into the kids
you're
later.
like a
I was like,
steamship coming through
I need a drink.
narrow passage.
I'll buy my drink and ask again about Willis.
Oh, yes. Now once she has several different beverages. Would you care for an ale or a wine or something else?
Ale's fine.
Ale. Well, we have some wonderful ales. We have the Northland Ale, which is quite nice, as well as a common ale which is just kind of the ale of the day.
That's
and
good.
The Halfling Porter.
Give me the ale of the day.
The ale of the day.
The
Yes.
common ale.
Would you like a cup or a pitcher?
Just a cup will be fine.
Oh, of course. And she goes back and hits the tap there, and she gives you your beverage.
Even here in Thornwall, they're familiar with the upsell.
That will only be 4 copper.
All right. Hey.
So, as you were saying,
As Willis here.
Willis. Yes. I think there was someone here by the name of Willis.
Is he here now? I look around for him because I
Let
did
me
get his
see.
description from the kid in the stable.
Now you see the woman at the bar. She's in her 50s,
Right.
and she's looking around. I think that's him over there in the corner, near the fireplace.
When I looked at match the description I was given.
Yes.
All right. I'll head over there.
And how can I help you, fine gentlemen?
spiced mead.
A spiced mead.
Yeah, Larry.
All right, a spiced mead. Yes, I think I can accommodate that.
I suppose we've all moved to the bar.
Would you like a pitcher or a mug?
In my mood, I'm going to have a pitcher.
Oh, excellent. I have some excellent spiced mead, and she pulls out the pitcher. It's only going to be 2 gold.
Okay. I'm looking at my friends.
And
I'm going to make them my friends.
And you, fine sir.
I offer to pay for the drinks that I spilled.
Oh,
First.
of course. Let's see. Yes. I think 5 silver should cover it. And
Oh.
thank you. We appreciate you. But
And,
but you must be parched. Like,
And
perhaps
a wine for
a
myself.
wine. Oh, excellent. We have a blackberry and we have Woman's, as well as the house red.
The blackberry
Oh, of course. Excellent. Would you care for a mug or a pitcher?
mug.
Yes. And she goes and uncorks a bottle and... All right. There you go. That will be only 4 copper.
So 5 silver and 4 copper.
Yes. Excellent. And then, of course, you come in.
Yes.
There's a debacle of some sort, and drinks have gone everywhere.
Well, I'll wait to make sure that that's over before I wade into it. But then I'll go and sit down at the bar.
Oh, hello.
How are we?
you?
How are we pronouncing Skitha?
How are we pronouncing what?
Skitha or Skytha, their race.
I say Scytha, but
Scytha?
that's not because I know.
That's
All right,
what
they
I-
are the Scytha. Everyone knows that.
Okay. Have I experienced with Scytha, or how common are they?
Oh, you've had some. Yes, they are.
All right.
They are nomadic.
So it's
people.
not like alarmingly novel to me to sit down at a bar with a couple of them.
In this small town, it's predominantly Homo sapien.
Yeah.
So it's probably unique for this town. But other places you've been it's big cities. There's a lot more of them.
All right. Well, then I'll say hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Actually, I guess I'm not at the bar anymore. I'm going over towards that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, then I don't say hello to you.
Right.
Yeah.
You've missed an opportunity to make a friend. But do try to find out what Willis was talking about.
I am Caitlin. And who might you be?
Canonis.
Canonis.
The wizard Canonis.
Really?
Glacius
Cerebral
Canonis.
man. I like cerebral men.
Thank you.
I'm Caitlin, proprietor.
I pass him a
Yes,
mug.
hello,
Green
Caitlin.
Briar.
I have heard your name.
I pass him a mug of the spice rum. This will help. Trust me.
Thank you. Canonis, the wizard.
I am Terrace, traveling cleric.
Dash.
So what brings you, strangers, to my fine establishment today? Merchants? Henchmen?
Getting some work done on some armor. It's going to be over here for a couple days. Or having a little venturous moment.
I don't know if we have any brothels in town.
I'll keep it in mind.
Searching for a small child that stole something from me recently, so that I can harm him.
Oh, one of those kids. They stole something from me, too.
Oh, yes.
Bastards, aren't they?
I don't know. I've never met their parents.
Those kids. They must be the kids that ran through here. I'm guessing that was the ruckus was about.
Yeah.
I seem to have the same problem.
There's been a lot of that in town.
Really?
I just don't allow them to run amok at my establishment. Of course, they have no money to buy anything, so... And I feel bad for them since they are orphans.
One had 2 copper. I know that much.
2 copper?
Yes.
Well, he could definitely get a drink. Of the cheap stuff.
So they're not allowed in here because they don't have any money. All right, now I got it.
I could be blind to the right amount, but
I'm sure you could.
Speaking of your past, never mind.
I'm curious what's going on with Willis, actually, because this is...
Can I see your
All
hand
right.
for a second? Can I see
So-
your hand for a second?
Oh, my hand?
Yeah. Your hand.
you go over. The table is has a rather portly man meeting the description, bald on top with black hair,
Right.
kind of long black hair. Looks nothing like Caitlin.
Okay.
Dude,
Just as well, I think.
careful
I'm
with those.
seriously going to be counting the wigs.
I didn't bring that a good one for that. I don't have a bald wig other than what I've got currently. I needed something, but
Right.
no, I don't have anything like on the sides. But anyways, so Willis is sitting there.
Yeah.
There appear to be 2 humans dressed in looks like a chain shirt
Okay.
next to them. They both seem to have short swords at their side, and they're drinking. There is an empty chair. There are 4 chairs.
All right.
There's one of them's empty,
Okay. So
and you're approaching, and he just kind of glances up a little bit.
yeah. Master Willis.
Yes.
My name is Nigel Slythe. I'm a mercenary. I heard you might be in the market to employ a mercenary.
Picks up a chicken leg. I may be in the need of a mercenary or 2. What are you good at?
Sword fighting.
Can you ride a horse?
I can. I have my own mount. It's a Keska from the Wasteland.
Ah, good. So you have your own mount.
I have a mount.
I don't have to worry about supplying you with one. Well, we are currently stocking up on some goods in town.
Uh-huh.
We also are transporting stuff through town. I do not wish to get into these matters of what we are transporting, but we appear to be a couple mercenaries short
All right.
the expedition. We are going to New Aranor,
I'm sorry, where?
New Aranor.
New Era, okay.
The capital.
Yeah.
I'm looking at probably, let's just say, about a week's journey.
All right.
So I'm willing to, well, depending on how good you are, I may be able to pay more, but I would be willing to say, let's go with 2 gold a day.
All right. Starting when the job starts when you're ready to leave, or how does this
Yes.
work? Okay. When will that be? When and where should I report?
I have a room here. We're looking at leaving in 2 days.
Okay. So 2 mornings hence.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Later in the morning.
All right.
I like to get my beauty rest.
All right. I will meet you here then. And thank you
Yes.
for the opportunity.
Excellent.
I'll drift on back to the bar.
Okay.
Since I partly see there's a fellow Slythe there, I give you kind of the tribal handshake or whatever it is we would do among ourselves.
Secret tail slap. All right.